there was a man named Adisa, a successful businessman who was admired for his ambition and relentless pursuit of wealth. He married Nkem, a radiant and loving woman who had always dreamed of a joyful home filled with love, laughter, and companionship. Their marriage started with great promise, but as the days turned into months and the months into years, Adisa's priorities began to shift. Nkem soon became pregnant with their first child, a moment she had eagerly awaited. She imagined the tender moments they would share as they prepared for their child. But Hadisa was consumed by his work. He provided money for everything she needed: doctor's visits, maternity clothes, and the best baby gear. But he offered nothing more. As Nkam's belly grew, so did her loneliness. She yearned for emotional and mental support, but Adisa was always too busy. They lived under the same roof, slept in the same bed, but it was as though they were worlds apart. He loved his space and his job, living in Kem to navigate pregnancy and later motherhood on her own. When their daughter was born, Adisa barely acknowledged the milestone. He never carried the baby, bathed her, or changed her clothes. His role as a father was limited to signing checks and providing financial stability. Nkem fell into a deep depression, overwhelmed by the weight of her unshared responsibilities and the absence of her husband's care. Yet one day, as she stared at her reflection, weary and defeated, she made a decision. She would no longer wait for Adisa to notice her pain. She chose to invest her love in herself and her child. She began rediscovering the things that brought her joy. She started painting again, a passion she had abandoned after marriage. She spent her days playing with her daughter, taking long walks, and surrounding herself with new friends who lifted her spirits. Under the same roof, Nkem bloomed into a happier version of herself, yet Adisa was too absorbed in his work to notice the transformation. One day, at a local art exhibit, Nkem met a man named Ifeanyi. He was kind, attentive, and genuinely interested in her. They began as friends, but Ifeanyi's warmth and consistent care filled the void that Adisa had long ignored. He called her often, listened to her dream, and encouraged her to keep nurturing her newfound joy.